This is The Real Chat, where we discuss the real.
From relationships to love.
To all around companionship.
I'm LL.
And I am Sunny.
Let's get to chatting. So what's the difference between a relationship and a marriage? Well, there is a big difference, okay? Again, that marriage continues to develop that relationship. But from the beginning, you've got to develop what the two of you have into a relationship.
Yes.
And that just takes the time and the consideration of one another, and also the ability to be open about yourselves.
Yes.
Now, again, as I said, relationships have steps and stages. So this young lady in her relationship now, and me in my relationship now, again, there are a lot of steps and stages in between that, okay? And it takes the time, and it takes the understanding, but it also takes the thing of not being selfish, because what two people coming together as one have to understand, it's not about one or the other, it's about the two together, and that's how you become the one. If you come into a relationship, and I've said this many times before, if a person comes into a relationship with only the thought of how that benefits them, then that relationship is doomed from Jump Street.
Yes.
Because a relationship is not about the one, it's about the two, and about how those two become the one. Like Sunny, where you are now in your relationship and how you're building. How does that relate to you?
I would per se, I'm thinking as a standpoint, okay, so if I'm doing everything now, do you think that a person in a relationship before that, in that dating phase before you get married, do you think that you should put all your cards on the table so they know exactly what they're getting in that marriage? Or do you save some for the ring? You know, with me, I've always just gave it all, my all, every relationship, because obviously I date with intentions. I date thinking that, hey, this could be something more. So I want to give them my all so they can see what they would get, essentially. You know, someone will be like, he's not going to get that just yet because I don't have a ring on my finger. But I'm like, I feel like it's a touchy topic because that gives you that question. What changes when you're in a relationship? What's the difference between a relationship and a marriage? Is it just the contract, or is it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
So that's like
a lot of us will throw out that at times, you know, jokingly, hey, you know, the contract said, you know, but except for a marriage license, there is no actual contract. Not for most of us.
Yes.
Now you're balling.
Yeah, the marriage license.
You're balling. You gotta, you know, get her to sign that document before you get married, or him sign that document. You know, that's different. But like I said, 9 times out of 10, it's just the marriage license. But the contract is in here and is in here.
Exactly.
So again, as I said, relationships have steps and stages to get to that marriage.
Yes.
But you know, I'll be honest, both have a lot of steps and stages. But I think the beginning of a relationship up to the marriage, I think they may have the most.
Yeah.